Hello there folks, it is TIJ Gaming and welcome back to the Neil Robertson Pro Career on Snooker 19. It's part 6 of Season 3 and part 123 of the series as a whole. In today's episode we play against Jack Lazowski, probably the best draw we could have got, to be quite honest, in the quarter-final of the 6-Red World Championship. Now, I'll say it's the best draw we could have got. Potentially it's not, because it could lead to a little bit of complacency from our side. Jack Lazowski is a perfectly capable player. We beat him in Season 1 in the Oppo International Championship by 3 frames to 1. However, he beat us at the end of Season 1 in the Welsh Open by 3 frames to 1. So Jack Lazowski, a player that we haven't played for an especially long time. It's got to be at least 70 odd episodes, maybe even 80 episodes since we played against Jack Lazowski. But of course, because of the World Championships and other tournaments last year, he has got into the top 8 at our expense. Kyle Wilson and Luca Purcell just behind him in the rankings. But of course, this is an invitational event, so just for pride, really, of course, prize money, but not in terms of the ranking totals for the table in terms of rankings. But today it's time for the quarterfinal. It's another best of 7, much like the match against David Gilbert in the last episode, which we were pretty lucky to come out with a win in, to be honest. It wasn't our finest display against Dave Gilbert, but we got through it by 4 frames to 3 nonetheless. In the group stages, we beat Joe Perry, Lucas Kleckers and Robbie Williams to get through to this stage, and that is a little bit of a weak safety from Jack Lazowski. He just didn't hit that red right at all. Hit the jaw, and he's given us our potential first chance in this game.
This won't be easy.
Great opening red.
Good pot. Did play that with an element of safety. And it certainly would have been safe, I think, if we hadn't have potted it. Just play with a lot of top on, not necessarily top on the cue ball, but the cue angle, just to try and get into these reds as best we possibly can.
I'm not sure what happened there, but that's a poor shot.
We tried. It was always going to be tricky to open up those reds, given the fact that we did play that first red with a lot of safety. That's absolutely fine. That's 8 points we've denied Jack Lazowski in this frame.
Neil Robertson, 6.
But he's opened up the red a little bit more. It is a feeling of mine that in this tournament, you should just really play aggressive shots, because it is tricky to play a safety, obviously, in that situation where we played the safety. It was fairly simple, but in most situations, it's not so easy.
He's playing the safety and aiming to get the cue ball tight against the cushion.
Need a bit of help from the bulk colours here. It's let Jack Lazowski straight in, that has. That was the fear with playing that. If we got into the right position, it'd be quite a decent potting chance, but he's missed it. That was what we were hoping for. This is chance number 2 for us then.
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner.
And hopefully it should be a chance that ends up being enough to win this first frame.
He seems full of confidence at the moment.
1.
Hope you guys are enjoying this 6-Reds World Championship. It's certainly a bit of a different one. Not to say I'm not enjoying it, but I think I will be glad when this tournament's over, to be honest.
He'll be disappointed with that shot.
I don't know, it's not terrible. It's got a bit of a leap of faith. And to be honest, if we don't pot it, we just leave the one on that we've played. Make sure we do by using some backspin to get on the black if we pot it, but obviously it doesn't leave anything if we don't. But that's a lovely pot.
That's a tremendous pot.
Well worth the risk, wasn't it?
Better. Superb positional shot.
Play with some right hand side, get into these reds. Good pot. It's not really worked out though, has it? Goodness me, that's unlucky.
15.
No, there's not an angle on. There might be, but I don't think it's worth the risk on that red that's down the table. Now, this is a narrow one, but I think it will go. play it with a bit of power
Half a
just
chance
to
here.
avoid giving him such a chance. If we miss
That's
it, and we
really
have,
close, but not quite close enough.
and he has got a potential chance on this red. Well, quite a good one actually. We mucked that
Neil
up.
Robertson, 15.
There wasn't much we could have done there, as I said earlier on. It is better to just play the safe shot, I think.
Shot, well played.
Sorry, to play the aggressive shot in these games. Because safety rarely goes right, as we've seen today so far. But Jack Lazowski's got his first chance in this frame.
Decent position to take on a colour here.
7.
I don't think he'll give this up now. The good thing about this Six Reds World Championship is that the frames are quite fast-paced. You're looking at maybe a maximum of 5-6 minutes for a frame. Could be a 10-minute frame if it's really safe in terms of the play that's played, but I don't see it in many frames. So, as you can see, this one will probably be over in the next few minutes.
Queuing required here.
Risk to take on the blue, but it's a cracking pot. Brilliant accuracy there.
18.
Just the colours to go.
Yeah, David Hendon, just the colours to go.
20.
So this pot.
Wants to be
into the
careful with
right
that
corner.
green. I mean, if he was any further down the table, he could have risked being snookered on it.
That's a great pot.
Wonderful shot.
23.
Good pot on the brown.
Fabulous.
So blue and pink needed to take this first frame.
He'll be happy with that. Top shot.
27. 32.
Shouldn't be too complicated here. Pink's there. Potential break of 45 on here to steal this first frame. And it's 1-0 Lazowski.
45. And the first frame, that was Ashley.
That is the frame.
Can't get too grumpy about what happened there. Just need to move on.
He's opened up a one-frame gap and will be looking to apply some pressure on his opponent in this
Mistakes in the 6-red game
They got in
are
that last frame.
a lot more highlightable in terms of the damage they have. And we only made one mistake really there, and it gave away the frame. Luckily we can just get to this red, which helps in our safety here. If I overplayed that though, and we've missed it, it's not the kind of shot we want to play really. That was poor,
Well, he's given away the foul.
Foul and a miss.
but I think he's going to play again because there's a chance for a pot here, but he's missed it. Well, again, I think for Jack it was worth the risk there,
Chance, but a chance nonetheless.
but we've potted it. Nice pot.
What a fabulous pot that is.
We've actually moved the black to our advantage. Certainly in terms of plotting the black, but in terms of getting into the reds, we've got to have a bit of a leap of faith here and hope for the best.
Playing this with a lot of power.
It's a good split, but will we be on anything?
8.
More challenging pot than it seems that one was. But surely you would think with the reds how they are now, we've got a good chance to bring this back to one each. Good pot on the pink.
15.
I didn't realise we've moved the pink, to be honest. That's not the best. Black will go here, so we're going to have to go for it. We haven't really got too much choice. We've missed it. But we get a bit of luck. It's come off the cushion and we've potted it. Just needed that bit of luck sometimes.
23.
Goodness me, that was lucky.
Well, it goes. Half a chance here.
Good long pot there.
Fabulous effort. That's a great pot.
Position looks very good here. He's played that very well.
I don't think in our whole 6 reds, apart from the match against Joe Perry, which we just seemed to play really well in, we've not seemed to produce anything like that in any of the matches that have gone after that. Apart from in that match, I don't think we've actually cleared the table.
30.
Potted all 6 reds in the colours. Certainly in one visit
Well,
anyway.
he's looking at potting this into the right corner pocket.
So just 1 red to go now.
Quality queuing there, really good.
31.
Now, if this pink went, which it doesn't, it would be great, because as you can see, it's pretty well straight. No, it doesn't go. I'll just play this all around the table, but the problem is, as you can see, if we play it any harder than that, it's going to go straight into the pocket. Try this. It's a risk, we have to play it at the right power. How's our luck? It's not terrible, you know. I think if we'd have hit that 86% power, we'd have been pretty close to getting that. But you know I'm pretty bad at these pots, so I'm going to play it with an element of safety here. It's there, though.
Tremendous pot.
That should be it. No real way for his opponent to win the frame now.
You heard Neil folds. Don't see a way back for Jack Lazowski in this frame now. $33 ahead, with 27 left on the table. That's now 39 ahead.
That's a beauty.
So we're back to level pegging, and it's now a best of 5.
Just the colours remaining.
Might as well get into some rhythm by clearing these up.
45.
Not our best display, but as I said, I think in this 6 reds game, it's a bit peculiar in terms of the... Just the what's the word? The rhythm
48.
of how the games are. It just always feels a bit bizarre to me. Tell you what, I didn't realise we're actually on for a full clearance here, aren't we? For some reason, I thought we'd done it in 2 visits. Shows me how awake I am.
52.
Not ideal on the blue, is it really? But it's okay. Going to play a long pot on the pink, but just wants to get it a bit straighter. That was the idea.
57.
This is tough.
Pink's there.
impressive queuing.
Pretty poor shot for the black, though, to be honest.
63.
This is a half chance.
Oh, we've actually overdone it on the black. We rarely do that with the tight pots. Well, unfortunately, not a full clearance in the end, but I don't really care. We win the frame, and it's now 1 frame apiece.
Frame conceded. Frame Neil Robertson.
And that is the frame. Well played.
So I'll break off again.
Moment, a very tight match.
It's really close, isn't it? You get the feeling one error could be really costly.
I'm going to try a different approach here. Don't think it's really worked. That being said, I think we do cover off that red. Yep, we do, so not too bad. Forced Lazowski to play quite an aggressive shot there. As you can see, it's not worked for him.
Very tricky shot coming up.
It's there, though.
That is a
Good
quality
pot.
opening red.
Quite fortunate we hit the blue at that angle, you know. I'm not going to take the risk on the blue. Just too much that can go wrong. Rather just be on the opposite cushion. It leaves a fairly straight pot at least. At least we have the knowledge of that.
3.
Could be beautiful position, could have been from the blue, but just wants to play something a little bit safer.
He's taking this red on. That's a top
We've
shot.
underplayed that, if anything, so that's not great.
Great positional shot. He'll be happy with that.
Not too happy, to be honest. Going to play the pink here.
This is being played towards the left middle pocket.
But it's there. Good pot.
That's an excellent pot.
He really looks in fine form at the moment.
10.
Tricky shot on here.
He's aiming to sink this into the
No
right
guarantees. It's there though. And we split the reds. Need a bit of luck here. We're on the black.
11.
Let's check it will go. Well, it won't. That's a real shame. We actually managed to get on the black.
Not an easy one, but a half chance.
Green's there. What's our luck like with position? It's not great. Not great at all.
14.
I think it might just be worth taking this on.
Well, he's taking the red on.
Ooh, so close. Need a bit of luck here. And we're not going to get it, unfortunately. That red is on to the middle. It was worth a go, that was. I think we weren't too far off. As I've said previously, I think with the 6 reds game, it's just worth being
This is a half
attacking.
chance.
Good pot. Lovely.
That's a
It's
top
that
shot.
accuracy we need. We haven't quite got that delicate touch of the cue ball to get it as accurate like he did on that red. Unless we have a fluke.
12.
So already in this frame, down to the colours, you can see how quickly this game can develop. We're only about 15 minutes in and nearly 3 frames in here. Shouldn't be much
18.
problem for Jack Lazowski, you'd think, to take the lead back.
20.
Be ideal after this if we could win 2 successive frames. I don't want it to be like that match against Gilbert where we have to force a decider. Would have been great if we'd have gone 2-1 up, but it's not going to happen.
22.
It happens sometimes. Not worth getting downhearted about it. Just need to make sure we do better in the next one. Good break of 45 from
And
Lazowski.
frame.
And Jack goes back
Well
ahead.
played to take that frame.
He's got a 1 frame advantage now, and will be looking to build on that lead by taking this next frame.
Thank you, the 4th frame. Jack Lazowski to break.
Again, leaves a chance.
Well, he's taking it on.
Playing it soft to get on the black. Red's there.
That's an excellent opening red.
1.
Play for the black. We've got it. I know there wouldn't really be much on in terms of a red.
8.
So I'll just play it safe now. Oh, that's a shocker.
He's not
We
played
need to play
well.
that a little bit
Tough
thicker.
shot, but he could have played it better.
Neil Robertson.
That was poor, that was. Frustrating. I have to say though, I can't see from here and get in position on a red. No, he's just going to give this a tap and play a safety himself. So he didn't see much opportunity with those reds, but he's split them now. He needs a bit of help from the bulk.
Jack Lazowski. 5.
And he's got it, really. Done well there. I need to come off 2 cushions, really, I'd say. Oh, wow. Didn't expect to hit that so thick. Completely underestimated that. And I'll tell you what, this whole no mistakes thing, it's not going well for us.
So, this pot's into the right corner.
It's starting to crumble a bit in this game.
No
And
problem there.
Lazowski could very quickly be 3-1 up here, especially with the way the red balls are spread.
9.
It's a poor safety, that was. But to be fair, he'd played a good safety beforehand, and you know my safety's not brilliant.
16.
Need to work on that, I'd say, definitely. It's where it lets us down. So it looks like, as it stands, we've got it all to do to get through to the semis. Got to win the next 3 frames. Give it our all though. Play some Selby-esque snooker. Play safe where we can. And he's potted the red.
25.
And that should be it for the frame. 28 ahead, 27 on. He's potted the yellow. And so, we've got it all to do here.
36.
Need to force another decider, but first off, we need to win the next 2 frames.
40.
That's our first objective.
45.
It's the first time in the match that a player's won 2 consecutive frames. And hopefully, we can make it 3 consecutive frames for ourselves, or else we're out
And that
of the Six Reds World Championship.
2 frames ahead, and he's starting to build some momentum here.
Much rather be in the Jack Lazowski camp at this point, I have to say. Tough task for us now, but that's not a bad break-off. Wise decision, that, from him there. We just about skimmed that red. We have. Wasn't a bad shot there in the end. And we've underhit that. It's okay though. Absolutely fine. So we need to just play as safe as we can do.
Nicely done.
Needs a bit of help from the butt cushion here. Ooh, you jammy git. He's got the snooker, I think. Yeah. Oh. Didn't want that in this frame. Really didn't. This could go horribly wrong.
he's playing the swerve.
It's not gone our way. It was a valiant effort.
Well,
And to
he
be honest,
takes half a
it
chance.
only leaves the red on. But Jack Lazowski has got a chance to finish this off now. It's a very good safety from him, to be fair. Tricky to get out of that was.
Into the right corner.
And he's got the first pot.
1.
So can he finish it off now?
8. 9.
Well, he's looking at potting this into the right corner pocket.
Looking good here.
13.
Could still go wrong though.
14.
He'll be looking to start up his game here.
Just missed the brown.
Jack Lazowski, 14.
That red should just go, I think. I just don't know. I'll go for this one. There's no risk with this one. Good pot.
Position looks good for a colour.
1.
So we're back in this now. It's going to be a bit tricky from this position though. Need to hope this split of the 2 balls goes well. It's not gone in our favour at all. Can you believe it?
8.
Would you Adam and Eve it? I think we'll play the tight pot here.
Now, can he drop this into the right corner?
We've missed it. That could be curtains for us here, but I think I'd hope he can get to this.
Neil Robertson, 8.
Might just knock
This
it off
shot
the cushion
depends
though.
on perfect pace. He'll be conscious of not underhitting.
Got away
the
with that a
ball.
bit, and well, I think it might be worth playing a swerve shot here and trying to pot this red. Got to get this right though. And we've overhit it. Oh, and it's missed. That was the risk. And we've left both on now. That was a risky shot. Play it at the right pace and it goes right. But actually, we didn't leave it on. My God, this is a little bit awkward now. If we get a bit of luck, but it wasn't going to happen there, was it? Just didn't know what else to play.
I'm not sure what happened there, but it's a poor result.
I think that might well be our last shot.
1,
Still plenty left on the table.
3,
This shot's probably going to be one of the crucial ones on the red.
Just wants to sink this into the left.
And he's
corner
missed
pot.
it. Well, we'll live to fight another day for now, but he's got away with it.
3.
Might as well again try the tight pot. There's not much safety we can play here.
This is no gimme.
Oh, well, our luck has been crap all day. But I don't think we've left it.
He could leave his opponent on.
Got to
if he
swerve for
controlled
this.
the cue ball.
This is going to be a good shot, isn't it? No, look at that. My God, he mucked that up. Really did. Goodness me. We get another chance. It's almost like Lesowski doesn't want to win this game. Goodness me. There are a few occasions there where I really thought it would be
He's looking to pop this into the
curtains
left
for
corner
us,
pot.
but we've got to use that chance now to win this frame and hopefully really irk him and get back into this game. This is going to be a little bit unorthodox, I have to say, because of where all the balls are situated. I think it's only the yellow and the blue on its spot. Oh, black is as well, of course.
8.
He'll play this with plenty of power.
Oops.
Well, an excellent pot.
Let's try and play this brown straight into the bottom pocket.
11.
A little bit of risk involved here, but should be okay.
He's going for the long pot.
It's there. Good pot.
15.
Not as straight as we want to on the blue, I have to say.
This is no gimme.
Oh, we've missed it. Do we get away with it? No, we don't. Well, that was silly. That
Neil
was.
Robertson, 15.
That was silly.
Aiming to sink this into the right corner.
And that's it, I think, folks.
5.
That's going to be our last shot of the tournament. Just come down to the black, and it's not a dead cert to go in. Looks good though, and unfortunately, we're out. That was a poor display from us, I'm not going to lie.
And with that, he's into the semi-final.
Really should have won that frame, especially with the chance we had, but we didn't. We took the risk, and unfortunately, we go out again at quite an early stage of a tournament at the quarter-final. But Jack Lesowski through to the semis, good luck to him. I hope he goes on and wins the tournament. It'd certainly be nice for a bit of variety. But you can guarantee it's going to be either Selby or Trump, can't you, who wins, because they seem to win every single tournament at the moment. Let's have a look who is the winner of the tournament then in the end. Oh, Mark Allen. Well, that's a bit of variation, which is nice. Graham Dott with the Pie Break Award, so nice to see. Another £9,000 into the kitty from that tournament, and an interesting tournament, the Six Reds, but I have to say, I'm looking forward to get back into the proper snooker. And next up, it is the Shanghai Masters. For this tournament, we're going to go with long matches, much like we did last season. We're going to go with the long matches, and it should be a good tournament. We got to the final of this tournament last year. Would love to go one step further this year. Of course, again, an invitational tournament, and let's see who we've got in the first round. Hey? Oh, you tool. Oh, you idiot. I always thought the Shanghai... Oh, you pillock. I'm going to have to play 11 frames against Fan Zhengyi. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. That's going to be a painful experience, and one I won't put you through. I always thought Shanghai Masters was just last 16. In fact, I'm sure it was. Maybe not. Maybe I'm getting confused. That is going to be laborious. Oh, my God. Like I say, I won't put you guys through that, but I'm going to change the match length to short for the next bloody round. Jesus Christ. Well, that's going to give me something to do my day off. But anyway, if you guys have enjoyed that, goodness me, I can't believe I made that howler. Oh, best of 11 against Van Zengi. Dear me. Anyway, if you've enjoyed that, make sure to leave a like down below. Comment your thoughts as well and subscribe for regular Snooker 19 content. Thank you very much for your company today, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye for now. Bit of a post-credit scene here. I completely forgot, actually, that, of course, it would make sense that Van Zengi's in this tournament. It's not a 128 tournament. It's a 24-man tournament, isn't it? I completely forgot that 8 Chinese players get a chance to go up against us. Because we've been in the top 8, I think, in previous seasons. I've forgotten all about these 8 that have to take part. So it's ourselves and whoever is in that 9th to 16th bracket. So Kyron, Luca, Hawkins, Murphy, Gilbert, Maguire and Bingham against the likes of Bing Tao, Gu Dong, Leo Hoitan, Xiao Yu Long. I'm amazed that Fan Zhenghe's in it. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but oh well. I mean, he played in the 2018 version of the tournament, so he plays again here. I don't think there's much point doing it as a video because, let's face it, we're going to whoop him. Very well. Based on today's evidence, I'm not sure, but yeah, I think I'll see you guys for round 2. Thank you for watching, and for the last time I promise today, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye for now.